Assalamualaikum kepada Dr. Adila. Nama saya Abdul Syakir bin Muhammad Noor dan nombor metrik S65577. Saya ingin membentangkan hasil dari kajian saya tentang perkembangan teknologi dari masa ke masa. In edi4483, a telegraph is a communication system that sends information by making and breaking an electrical connection. It is most associated with sending electrical current pulses along a wire with Morse code encoding. A telegraph works by transmitting electrical signals over wires. A telegraph has both a transmitter and receiver. The transmitter is the telegraph or transmission key. Wires connect the transmitter and receiver. This wire from a series circuit. The electrical current is supplied by a battery. The knob on the telegraph key acts as a switch. When the switch is pushed down, it makes contact with the base and closes the circuit. Electrical current can then flow to the receiver. When the knob is released, it opens the switch and the circuits. 40 years later, telephone was invented. Telephone, an instrument designed for the simultaneous transmission and reception of the human voice. The telephone is inexpensive, is simple to operate, and offers it uses an immediate personal type of communication that cannot be obtained through any other medium. As a result, it has become the most widely used telecommunications device in the world. Billions of telephones are in use around the world. When we telephone someone, the mic in the first part of the telephone converts our voice into electrical waves. When these waves reach the other person's receiver, they are converted into sound again. The work of converting sound into electrical wave and electrical waves into voice is done by a very thin metal plate in the mic and receiver of the telephone, which we call a diaphragm. In 1898, radio technology was invented. Is based on the concept of transmitting and receiving electromagnetic wave. It all starts with the radio station converting sound into electrical signal. These signals are then used to modulate a carrier wave. This is done by varying the wave amplitude for AM radio or frequency for FM radio to match the audio signal. Radio works by transmitting and receiving electromagnetic wave. Here are the steps involved in the process. First, electricity flowing into the transmitter antenna makes electron vibrate up and down, it producing radio wave. Next, the radio wave travels through the air at the speed of light. Next, when the wave arrive at the receiver antenna, they make electron vibrate inside it. The radio signal is an electronic current moving back and forth very quickly. Lastly, a transmitter radiates this field outward an antenna. A receiver then picks up the field and translates it to the sounds heard through the radio. Next, in 1985, cell phone was invented. A cell phone handset contains a radio transmitter for sending radio signal onward from the phone, and a radio receiver from receiving incoming signals from other phones. These old cell phones were only capable of making voice calls and sending text messages. In 2023,
Cell phones are much more advanced, smaller, lighter, and more affordable. They offer a wide range of features including internet access, social media, email, GPS, and much more. In contrast, cell phones in the 1980s were bulky, expensive, and designed for calls only. Most cell phones work using digital technology. They turn the sounds of your voice into a pattern of number and then beam them through the air. Using digital technology has many advantages. It means cell phones can be used to send and receive computerized data. That is why most cell phones can now send and receive text, web, web page, MP3 music, files, and digital photos. The quality of communication has improved significantly in modern cell phones. They have better sound quality, better network coverage, and faster data speeds than old cell phones. The cost of communication has decreased over time. Old cell phones were expensive to use with high call and text messages rates, while modern cell phones have cheaper plans and offer unlimited call and text. Other than that, modern cell phones are easier to use than old cell phones. They have touch screens, voice assistant, and other features that make communication more intuitive and user-friendly. That's all from me. Thank you.